Hello lovelies, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be sharing with you all how I make use of pumpkin seeds for my egusi soup. This is another alternative if where you're living you can't be able to get egusi, you can also use pumpkin seeds for your egusi soup. As you can see here is my pumpkin seeds. It have that dark forest green and inside is white. Just take a look at this, and it have the shape of egusi seeds. Just look at it, and you can get this in any supermarket close to you. I have here my mackerel fish, my smoked mackerel fish, and my stock fish, and my smoked fish. And here is my lamb. You can make use of any pronty of your choice. You can make use of beef, chicken, if that's what you prefer. And here is my cow skin, bomo, and salt to taste, crayfish, and my dry chilies. And seasoning cube. Here is my palm oil or red oil. You can make use of vegetable oil if you are the type that prefer using vegetable oil. And my red bell pepper. Here is my pumpkin leaf. You can make use of bitter leaf or spinach, kale leaf. Any vegetable of your choice, you can make use of it. The first thing for me to do is to cook my lamb. I already washed it. I wash it with water. And I added my seasoning. I also added salt to taste. So I will allow this to cook with the excess or extra water inside my lamb, maybe for 2 minutes. So what I did here is to boil my cow skin or bomo and stock fish separately because of the odor. I don't always like to boil it with my meat. So as you can see here, after some minutes, I added extra water to cook it properly. So I have to leave this to cook for another extra 10 minutes or 12 minutes. So this is what I do when I'm not the one that grill my fish. I will just use my sponge to clean the back with cold water, because if you use hot water, it's going to just break or make the fish to scatter, because I think maybe it might have fall from the hands of the seller or people that grill the fish and there will be sand, so I just do it that way. So I open the fish because I don't know if there is worms or there's mucus inside. That is the reason why I break my fish to see how inside look like. So I added hot water to it. I will leave this to rest for 2 or 3 minutes before I will remove the fish inside the water. So as you can see, after some minutes, this is my fish which I just cleaned. I added it to my meat. So this is also my stock fish is ready. And this is my cow skin. My cow skin is also ready. I just added everything inside my meat apart from the mackerel fish, because I don't want to add the mackerel fish now because the mackerel fish will be so easy to break inside my soup. So this is my mackerel fish. I already debone it. I removed the bones inside and I'm about to clean it. For me to clean my mackerel fish, I will just add salt because of the odor. That's why I'm adding the salt, not to perceive much of that odor in my soup. So I added salt and I added hot water. I will leave this for about 5 minutes to rest inside the water before I will take out the fish. So here is my bell pepper. I already washed it. All I just need to do is to de-seed it, take out the seed out of it. Friends, if you don't like to make use of red bell pepper, you can also make use of tomato for yours. And if you don't like to make use of tomato or red bell pepper, you can also cook it without red bell pepper. It's perfectly fine without red bell pepper, just to give it some colors. That's the reason why I'm adding red bell pepper. Sometimes I cook it without red bell pepper, still tastes good. So I added my crayfish. I'll be blending my crayfish, pepper, red bell pepper together. Here is my pepper or dry chilies. So I'll be blending it with my red bell pepper and crayfish. So I pour my red oil inside my pot to heat up, but not to bleach. I'm not going to bleach it. So I added my blended red bell pepper, dry chilies and crayfish inside the oil. So I will allow this to fry or cook for 5 minutes. So the next thing is for me to wash my pumpkin seed. You can also blend your pumpkin seed dry if that's what you prefer, but I prefer blending it wet with water, because when you blend it dry, you're going to end up soaking it with water. I don't want to go through that process. This process will be more easier for me. So as you can see, my sauce here is ready. So I will just add my egusi. Will I say egusi or pumpkin seed which I blended? But when you are blending your egusi or pumpkin seed, do not add too much water when you're blending it, so that it will not be too watery for you. So I begin to scoop it inside my sauce, my red bell pepper sauce. Friends, I'm using the frying method for my egusi. If you don't also like the frying method, you can use the non-frying method for yours. It's still perfectly okay. So after scooping it inside, I just give it a stir and I added my broth. The broth which I took out of my meat. So I will allow this to simmer for about 3 minutes in a low heat. So as you can see, after 3 minutes, I begin to add my protein. That is my pomo, my lamb meat, and my stock fish and my dry fish. So I will just give this a stir again. Friends, in case you are interested in the list of the ingredients, click to the title of this video and you will see the list of the ingredients in the description box. So what I did, the leftover pumpkin paste inside my blender. I added water to it to rinse it out, and I added it inside my egusi or pumpkin seed soup. So I covered to simmer for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, this is it, friends. It is ready. So friends, I also added the mackerel fish which I cleaned before, and I added my vegetable inside. So I will just give this a stir, and I will allow this to cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Friends, my soup is ready. You can enjoy this with your fufu, your pounded yam, any swallow of your choice. And you can use bitter leaf for this if that's what you prefer, or any vegetable of your choice. You can also use vegetable oil for this, sunflower oil if that's what you also prefer to prepare your egusi soup. It still tastes perfectly okay. Friends, the difference between the pumpkin seed and the normal egusi, this does not have oil just as our normal egusi, and this double rise in size. So friends, I hope you do enjoy watching to this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Share this video to others so that they will be aware they can also use pumpkin seeds as alternative. Bye friends. See you in my next video.